This is Mile High.
Do I want to tell the story or do I want to show the message?
You've got a lot of work to do between Mile High.
The time has come where we can know
we have a responsibility, an ethical and moral responsibility.
We have to do it better in order to move people along.
Up, down, inside out.
If you get your mind right, it is not. It is a receiver of thought. Because love is my first technique.
it's now time for the show.
You hear me?
What's up, brother?
You can hear me?
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hey, I'm just getting on telling everybody what this is all about. This is my first Facebook Live, Dr. Zues. I've never done it before, so bear with me. So far, so good. We are on here ramping up to Mile High 13. That's all coming up here September 25th of this year. You're going to be joining us back on stage, but this is kind of the first kickoff, and I can't imagine having anybody on here besides you, my man.
Man, glad to be on with you, brother.
Yeah, you know when the Lord opens our eyes to spreading the chiropractic message, you just got to keep going and keep going, right?
Got to keep going.
Yeah. Hey, one thing I know about you, I've seen you, and I consider you a friend now. We've been around each other enough here. You know what I love about you? I love about you're an open book, man. Every time I go on and see what you're doing, there's just another miracle going on in your life.
Yeah. Man, just constantly growing, man. One of my personally vision statement is to continue to personally grow and develop in a way that satisfies and pleases God. So just always want to continue to grow, man. It's fun, it's uncomfortable, but it's fruit in it,
Absolutely. So you're joining us on Mile High, right? And if you guys haven't registered, it's milehighchiro.org. You need to get to the website, get yourself registered. There is a price bump coming up. I think August 1 is when that's happening. Join us in the Mile High today. It's kind of the kickoff of the chiropractic fall season for everybody. It's a great way. We got one tent that every chiropractic tribe can come under. This isn't about a technique, or it is about our philosophy. We're trying to keep vitalistic philosophy and chiropractic alive, but it doesn't matter the technique, doesn't matter the group you're with. Just come under and be with chiropractors and learn and grow and get your heart filled and get your body filled. But is this going to be your fourth time on stage?
Man, I don't know, man. I'm just family at Mile High by this time, brother.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. So how's the Deep South going? Just tell me about what's going on in chiropractic in your area and what you're doing to keep it alive.
Man, you know what? We now have 3 locations, and we got a bunch of chiropractors on our team, man. I mean, I just believe in this season of our life, God is just sending us some of the best principled chiropractors that's good in their philosophy, good in their techniques. People who are wanting to personally grow, not just in chiropractic and not just in their personal lives, but also in God, man. When we talk about innate intelligence, man, it's the real deal, bro. So that's what's going on in our world, man. And it's so fun. It's not always easy, but man, we are surely getting better.
Absolutely. And one thing I wanted to address with you is I think it'd be a good conversation to have is there's been talk in chiropractic for centuries now of chiropractors are out there saving lives, and people take it to the dramatic level of, yes, that one adjustment can turn on that power and save that person's life. But you mentioned the philosophy and just getting out there and being a spirit of the Lord when you're out there doing it, and saving lives is much more of chiropractic. It can be as simple as just giving people that one drop of, look, God gave you the power to heal from the inside out. That might be the adjustment they need. So when people are talking about saving lives and there's back off with that, I think absolutely we're saving lives on a daily basis in our office.
Absolutely, man. If you're personally growing and developing in a relationship with God, and you're coming into contact with people every day and you're being a light, you're saving lives. We personally believe that the families that are in our offices are healthier and safer than the families are not. What does that mean? We believe that the people are getting adjusted are healthier. They're safer. Why? Because their nervous system, their body, their life can flow freely. They're healthier than the people that's out, that's not coming in. So are we saving lives? You daggone well betcha we saving lives, baby.
families, communities.
Absolutely, man. It's a big deal. You know, I think one of the most frustrating things for me as a chiropractor, but when it happens, it's not on the people, it's on us as we're leading the people, is when mom or dad comes into the office and the kids come in and they don't get adjusted. You know, and it's like, hey, the lollipops in here, the zollipops in here are for the kids that get adjusted. You don't get adjusted, you can't get a lollipop. You want your kid to get a lollipop, they gotta get adjusted. You know,
Yeah.
and so that's one of the frustrating things, but that falls back on the chiropractor or the chiropractors and the team in the office because they're not properly educating, right? Because chiropractic is not just the adjustment. I was telling one of my docs yesterday, I said, hey, you can adjust. This is one thing, but you got to be great on a day one and a day two, because if you can't educate them properly on chiropractic and get them to say yes to chiropractic care, then you can't get them on the table. You can't help anybody. So the education is a huge piece of what we do every day.
Yeah, and each and every adjustment coming in, and that's a big thing that sometimes we can get hung up on. Oh, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. They just don't get it. And it's really hard when you turn that mirror on yourself and say, hey, you let them down. They didn't let themselves down. You didn't communicate it properly. You
100%.
slacked off. You got into routine. You got complacent. It's time to turn that mirror. And that's one of the great things about Mile High is you can't hide. Speakers from stage, the community that you're with, the fingers are pointed back at yourself. Is look, you got to be a better chiropractor. It ain't about what's going on outside that office. You can control what's going on inside your office, and you better make it.
Are you struggling with a website that doesn't reflect the heart of your chiropractic practice? Well, here at Cherry Picked Webco, we craft stunning, high-converting websites exclusively for chiropractors so that you can attract more of your dream patients. Show up professionally online and finally feel proud to share your site. From strategy to launch, we handle it all, so you can focus on changing lives. Let us make your website your #1 marketing asset. Visit cherrypickedwebco.com to book your free audit today.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, Doc. You know, going from a chiropractor into now, I got guys in my life now like Dr. Stephen Franson and Dr. Pete Camiolo. And these guys are teaching us, hey, here's how you go from being a chiropractor to an actual CEO, right? And so why do I bring that up is because, you know, when we say people don't get it, we don't get it. We are the CEO. As a chiropractor, you are the chief energy officer of the people that come into your office. And if they don't get it, it means you're not giving it to them, meaning you don't get it. Because I read a book that said, it really humbled me when I went from one office to 3 offices. In the first group of doctors, I was like, man, they are failing. They don't get it. Well, this book said there's 2 types of leaders. There's effective leaders and there's ineffective leaders. And guess what happens with effective leaders? Effective leaders lead their teams to victory and success. Ineffective leaders don't. So it totally stopped me in my tracks and said, okay, if this first set of doctors I had working with me in these offices, they didn't make it, then I failed them. I didn't lead properly. So when the people come into the office, our practice members, our patients, and they don't get it, then you didn't lead properly, chiropractors. You didn't lead properly. So what do you got to do? You may have to go back to the drawing board. You may have to get some green books. You may have to get some people in your lives, like I just mentioned, you know, like all of these great companies out there, from AMP to the Remarkable Practice to Max Living to all of these amazing companies out here. You may need to go seek more leadership to get better success templates, so you can become a better educator, so you can be the CEO, the chief operating officer of these people, so then they can get it. And that's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Huge. And you know, every time I go to Mile High and see you, I don't necessarily, I learn things, absolutely. But what I love the most is the offstage, off-time communication with the people around me, the people sitting in stands, those conversations you have at lunch, the conversations you have at break time, conversations you have at night, and the after party that we have. the mentorship there, you can start there. You don't necessarily have to go big, though you probably should go big and getting a true coach who's done it many, many times, whether it's Amped or Max Living or whatever. You might get that one tidbit of the hundreds of chiropractors that are Mile High that go, oh my gosh, they turned the mirror on me. I fell into that trap. And that trap is spilled over into my office, and it's affecting my people. It's affecting my patients. It's affecting my family. And boom, that mirror turns on, and there you go. Now you are the chief energetic officer, man. I'm stealing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Hey, the Bible says plan succeeds with many advisors. And so here's what I'm coming to Mile High and talk about. Who's your advisors? Because I'm telling y'all something, man. I've lived a lot of life. And at 42, about to be 43 years old, I'll be 43 by the time I get to Mile High. Man, I don't know nothing. If I got to lean on my own understanding, I'm in trouble, bro. I need more of God. I need more of advisors. And I need success templates in my life, man, to help guide the way, because I don't want to recreate the wheel. So who's your advisors? That's what I'm coming to Mile High to talk about. Who is your advisors? You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That's important.
And I think you understand it starts from above down, inside out when it comes to advising too. Inside out.
Man, I'll tell you, one of my favorite things about coming to Mile High, man, is that, Mile High was one of the first places that not the first, but one of the first places that I saw bring people from all over, that I see people from different tribes, because we have all of these different groups, they have their tribes, but Mile High was one of the first places that I saw people come from. The people would come from the AMP coaching system, and from Maximize Living, and from this one, and from that one, and from all over all over the world.
And technique too, and techniques too. Networking, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, so Mile High was the first place that I saw like a melting pot of chiropractic, straight chiropractors, people who, we no disrespect to anyone, we call them mixers, and people who did this and that. But Mile High was one of the first places that I saw bring people together. And then shout out to Billy D also in Cal Jam, and I saw it in Cal Jam as well. But that's the one thing I like about Mile High, man. I'll see people that I haven't seen for 10 years, like, oh man, you're here. And so, like, the family feel at Mile High, man, is one of the things that I honor. And just with the great leadership of yourself, but in Danny and Dr. Rochelle knows, man, they're just they got to be some of the most sweetest, genuinest people in chiropractic.
You have no idea.
So they bring that feeling, and it just feels like family. And I love and appreciate and adore that about Mile High, man. So I'm excited to be there. We're bringing a crew, man. All our docs coming, man. We're coming with a crew, and we just gonna enjoy, man, and just soak in the love and soak in the mountains, man, and just have a great time with you guys, Doc.
Yeah, I tell every people, if you can do it, plug in a day or two before and a day or two after Mile High, and stick around and enjoy beautiful Colorado. Colorado in September is absolutely spectacular. I want to thank you for bringing up Dr. Danny and Dr. Rochelle, man. I know firsthand the sacrifice and everything that goes into Mile High, and to do it for 13 years with all the other stuff on, the targets that are on our backs. Talk about having the armor of God around yourself. That man has it. So as we sign off here, I just want to give another quick promo. Get to milehighchiro.org. Get yourself registered for Mile High. Mile High Chiro Hotel is the hotel link to get. They are filling up. As a matter of fact, I think we might be sold out on hotels. So the hotel room. So if you haven't got your hotel, get in on that hotel so you're under the same roof of it all. Dr. Zues, I know you're a very busy man. Thanks for putting up with me on my first Facebook Live and giving me the honor of doing it. I will see you in roughly a month and a half, maybe 2 months, brother. You take care of yourself, and I'll see you soon.
Hey, before you go, guess what? This is my first Facebook Live too, and I think I've just broke my virginity on Facebook Lives, man. I'm going to be going in on it as well.
You did it with me.
Let's go. Let's go. We did it. We're doing it. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Hey, I'll see you soon, brother. Take care.